Hello, everyone. I had no intentions on making another art journaling page, but I can't help myself. I see this and I need to. So I will start fussy cutting right now while we chit chat. And yeah, I was I was going to film another project I have. I think you will be really pleased with the other project, or at least I'm hoping you will, because if it's a success, I will make many more of that specific project, to which I can't even hint to what it is, because well, then the idea could easily be taken from me, and I want to do it first, you know what I mean? So I will I will soon do it. I'm supposed to do it this week, but I went in the basement and I saw this right here in my studio. And then I saw the word memories. And I thought, oh, maybe I could do something for my journal, right? And then I saw the journal here that I started, and I thought, oh, how about I add, more things to this journal? So I said, okay, well, I'm not sure anymore. And then I saw this paper. I love this. Love, 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 love this. I wish I could find it. I tried to buy it again, and they sent me something that has like it's not like this. It's real paper, and the back is white with lines and such. I don't know why. I thought I was going to buy some more of this, and it's something else that came out together. So I was quite disappointed, because I want tissue paper like these. Anyways, I saw these and I thought, oh, well, now that looks more like, collage time. And then, of course, I started flipping around Botanica, and well, now here we are. Okay, I'm just going to do this after. By the way, if you're not used to fussy cutting, I can give you a tiny bit of a trick. When you have spaces like these and you're trying to get in, just don't skip it. And later, when the whole item you're trying to cut is, mostly cut, it'll be a lot easier to come back to it. Yeah. And if you leave a tiny bit of white borders around, if you like it, good. If you don't, just come back to it after, once you don't have all the bulkiness of the rest of the paper in your way. I'm hoping this table will work. It's the same glass table, but I have a wooden top that I put. And the first one was wood color, natural, and it was, well, not natural. It was treated with some kind of not paint, but I don't know, do you call it dye? I don't know. Anyways, and then it got super dirty, and then I got another one and it got super dirty, and I painted it black, which is the top I had the last few months. And then I took the first brown one that was super dirty, and I decided to spray paint it white. Now, I could have gone over and finished the job, as they say, and painted it all evenly super white, but I really love the distress look. It fits my vintage vibe. I really, really love it. So I left it this way. And if it gets dirty, guess what? I still have the can of spray paint, and I can just go outside and paint it again. So I have two tabletops, if you will. So now I have the other one, which is black, and I have this one. And the black one might become another color one day, or I don't know. I like to switch things up, and trying to find really which works best for the camera and for what I create. But so far, I think this is my favorite one. I liked the wood one, which was a tiny bit close to maybe somewhat this color, I would say, when it was nice and fresh and clean. But then, the glue, the paint, the sprays, this and that, it became quite dirty. So I painted it. No, I put it away, because it's actually this one. I put it away, and then I got another one, and, So I think between the brown, when it's fresh, store-bought, the black, and this, I am loving this a lot, a lot. Especially since I left it, you know, distress. I am really liking it. So these are new scissors, and I can see that they are sharp. I'm still getting used to them. Usually I haul out my big reds. They're big, but they work really well. But these are, wow, these are sharp. Really sharp. Just realizing this belongs to that. So I'm going to just cut this off first, and I'll go back for the detail. Just to get rid of the paper. Okay. I will probably cut some more, but I'm trying to, like, I'm thinking this will be my focal point, and I will use the, you know, this, and I'm thinking of something. I'm not sure just yet. It's not super clear just yet, but I know I have to do something with it. And like I said, at the beginning, I had zero intentions on doing yet another art journaling page, but I go with the flow, right? So if for a while I feel like, you know, building journals, I do journals. And if for another while I feel like doing watercolor, I do watercolor. I do whatever inspires me. I think it's the best way, you know, to find joy and not feel like you have to do something. Oh, I must have this rebellious thing about me. If there's something I have to do, I don't know, you know, and it's like, it's gonna sound very immature because given the fact that I'm 53, but I don't like being told what to do. Now, you're gonna tell me, well, nobody does, but actually there's people who are very okay with it. You know, it's not like they're, you know, how can I say it? Not that they're necessarily docile or anything, but they don't mind it. You know what I mean? I mind it. I am, yeah. And I'm realizing with age that I've always been like that. You know, I'm not a fighter, I'm a peacemaker. So that has nothing to do with that. I'm not like confrontational or anything like that. But when I do something, I don't want to be told what to do or how to do it. I'm going to figure it out myself. And same goes with here in the studio. I don't want to feel like I have to finish a project or I have to do this. No. I do what I want. And actually, if I force myself, you know what happens anyways? I don't think the result is super great. You know, so if I'm like tired of a project, I just put it aside, come back to it later. So, you know, I have a few journals on the go and they're still not done. And you know what? That's okay. They're not special orders. Nobody's waiting for them. If I took an order, which happened before, then yeah, I get cracking with it. But I don't like doing that. And I know it's going to sound like terrible, but I refused a few orders lately that were commissioned. Is that the word? When somebody says, you know, can you do a journal with this theme in mind or whatnot? I just can't. I just can't anymore do those. Because I get bored easily. Or then I feel forced because I started it and I promised it. And then, you know, sometimes they'll even pay me in advance, whether it's a journal or a painting. And I just can't. I just can't. No, not lately anyways. Look at that. Wow. Now that is going to be a gorgeous, gorgeous focal point. Okay. I'm feeling like I might need others in the picture. So I'm thinking I will cut this as well. It breaks my heart though because I'm getting rid of beautiful backgrounds. But when I get the flower book, I won't have to do that. Because this is the Botanica and it has beautiful backgrounds. But because I don't have the flower, well, I take my flowers from this one, and yes. Okay, I save. Oops, sorry. Oh my goodness. Ah, everything. Hold on. Oh. Okay, I make a lot of things fall. My goodness. I make a lot of things fall. Sometimes I'll say, "Oh, I got a bruise. Where did I get that?" But if you saw me every day, you would say, "Really, Chantal? You have no clue?" How about, because you bump into furniture? I even bump myself in the door frame. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not that wide. I move too fast. I do too many things at a time. And yeah, I bump myself, and yeah, that's what I do. That's me. I don't know where I was going with that, but I don't know, I'm probably repeating myself, but do you know the amount of times I've gotten out of the shower with conditioner in my hair? I just told this to friends at the campground this weekend. They thought it was funny, but you know what? It's true. I get out of the shower and I have conditioner in my hair. Forgot to rinse. That's me. Now, I know, I'm wondering, should I, because if I put it on the side of the page, I might be grateful for this. It depends where this lands, see? No, I don't think it will. I'll just cut it. But now I'm realizing these are not complete, so I'm going to have to like kind of cheat. So I think this one I will get rid of. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with this. I was trying to say something. I started by saying I don't like to be told what to do, but that has nothing to do with that. I don't know. Well, if you're like me, you'll say, "Oh, well, we get lost too, Chantal, don't worry." Now, I do have an excuse. I am trying to fussy cut a flower and making a video and talking to you. What's your excuse? Oh, okay. Yeah, camping season has started. If you were with me in the last video, I had neighbors building their decks. It's building season, and I think they're doing a great job. It's going to be beautiful. It was just, unfortunate that I was filming at the same time, but that's okay. We didn't hear it in editing, barely, so it was fine. Plus, I understand. We built ours last year, so it's all good. Okay, I think, yeah, I think that was a good idea to cut this. Okay, I want to start building the page itself. So let me just get rid of this. Now I could have waxed it. I feel that things are clinging to the table. Maybe I do have wax for this surface. Anyways, I'm going to push this aside and grab my art journaling journal. That's what I did the last time, the gold. And what are we going to do today? Well, let me just start by saying I need to use this paper. I will now apply the piece of paper. So I was thinking maybe I will use gesso on this because this is very fragile, and I feel if I apply glue and you try and move, or anyway, I just feel, I don't know, I feel better with gesso, so I will do that. I'll just put some gesso, and then of course I'll put some over, and that's even before I glue any of the elements. So let me see here. There. What's happening here? This is not even sticking. Oh, that's a first. Hold on. What is going on? Isn't that strange? Let me see if maybe I go over right away. Nothing was gluing. I should have put glue. My question is why? Huh. Yeah, look, I had put some in. It's okay, whatever. Actually, you know what? Not whatever, because if this is not working, I'm not going to keep doing it. So I will apply it on top, but I will put glue on the bottom. I'm not going to waste my time. What is this? No. Nuh-uh. I'm going to keep going, actually. Now, I'm just hoping in editing that this white table won't cause problem, because I find that, let's say I'm holding a piece of white paper and a piece of beige or whatnot. I find that my Zoom doesn't like it. So, anyways, I'm just hoping it's not the case. I mean, I've seen other people work with tabletops, but they, white tabletops, but they probably have good cameras too, right? So I'm just working here with my phone. So usually I tear paper like this, and I, make more collage, with, book pages, music note, music sheets. I mean, coffee stain, blah, 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 leftover papers of all kinds. But I don't know. I've been dreaming of using this piece of paper, and I've been hoarding it because I don't want at the same time to use it. Because it's so nice, and I don't have it anymore. Goodbye. Goodbye, dragonfly. But yeah, it has to be done, huh? So there. Oh, look at that. On its own, it's gorgeous, obviously, which is why I purchased the paper. But we're going to make it even more gorgeous, and hopefully I make a gorgeous vintage, memory page. Oh, I hope it will be beautiful. I hope you stick around. There. Okay, I will dry this and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back and this is dry. Now, I fussy cutted more flowers because since I'm doing the double page, as I said at the beginning, it wasn't planned like that, but I'm thinking, okay, you know what? Now it's done, so just see what you can do. So oh, my cat wants out. Now, I don't know if my boy will let her out because I don't know, I feel this should be here somehow. I don't know about this either. Yeah, he's playing video games with his friends, so I don't even know if he'll pay attention. But I'll see. If she meows too much, I might have to go and put her out myself. Just trying to see things. I've fussy cutted a few things. And I feel this one has to be here alone, and these, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just, okay, this this keeps turning around. Stay. Anyways, once it's glued, it will stay. I'm kind of liking this just right now. But remember I said I wanted to play with these elements. Okay. So I'd like to glue the flowers right away, but I'm a little worried because depending on where I choose to put these, yeah. I don't want to hide the bud. It's so cute. Okay, so what if, oh, I think my son is getting the cat out. These are real, by the way. Somebody was kind enough to send me a few of these. The ones that you put in a, how do you call them? Anyways, I don't remember, but I took the film out. So, I don't know. I'm just trying to see what I could do. I have this one. I didn't take it out. Oh, it says Seoul, Korea. Huh. Oh. My dream is to go, oh, look at that. It's coming up. Oh, it's coming out on its own. I didn't want it to. Oh, look at, oh, wow. Okay. Wow. This is because it's really old, right? I might have to reglue it. I am loving these. But let's say we keep it in. And let's say um, like this. Let's pretend that everything's glued. I have this old typewriter I really like. Just because it's, we're talking about memories. I don't know, maybe this is like, I don't know what it is. Railways, British Railways Board? Is it like some sort of train passport? I don't know. So let's see. What if I put it... Oh, I like that. And where would I put these? Well, there's... The logical place would be here because there's space. What do I think about this setup? And then I would add other things, of course. I'm not disliking this for some reason. I think this is... I don't know, it's vintage. I like it. So you know what? How about I start gluing? Maybe I'll use this type of glue though, the liquid glue. Okay, so I don't think I can use liquid glue on this. This will have to be double-sided tape, I have a feeling. Just like I would use on vellum. Yes, so let me try. And I will put... I kind of like it. I think it's the flowers because they're so red. I don't know. And the background actually does add a lot. I think it was the right choice, I didn't want to use that paper because it's my last piece of that specific one. I have the dark one, but I actually don't think I should have bought it. I should have just bought many of this kind. It's like, I don't know if you're like me. You can tell me in the comments. But let's say I like something, okay? So instead of buying multiple of it, because, well, I like it, I feel like bad about doing that. And I'm thinking, well, I can't buy just, 5 of the same, like, let's say paper. I might as well diversify. But, okay, wait now. I'm talking here and I want to make sure where I want to put this. And do I want to put it at an angle, straight? Maybe this I'll put, or just, oh, wait. Am I sure, first of all, of everything? I think it's okay. Yeah, a little bit like that. I should diversify. Why buy the same? Why not try others? So that's what I did. And see the dark sheet I showed you at the beginning? I barely used it. It's gorgeous. There's nothing wrong with it. But yeah, it's, how can I... Okay, I think I have to glue this first. I shouldn't have bought it because it is beautiful, but I don't think it's for me. I don't know what to do with it. I just got it because it was so beautiful. Instead, I should have gone with, my first thought is, I love this paper. I will use this paper. I should buy, numerous ones. Did I do that? No, I did not. Okay, so what did I say? I said I didn't want to hide the bud. So did I put some on top of the flower? No, I don't think so. There. I will glue it right here. Then I will glue the flower, but this I think should go like that. So I won't glue the bottom. Yes. See, that's that is my thought process. You know what? I'm looking in my camera right now. Hopefully you agree, but I think the white is the best ever. That tabletop, oh my goodness, did I ever make a good choice? In my eyes anyways. The black was nice when it was, all nice and clean, just the same as the wood. But after a few times, I didn't like it. This, I absolutely love. My goodness, look, I find that my work, shows up even more. Right? I don't know. It's funny because now I'm going to, of course, go in another subject. You know me by now. Because speaking of white, I'm not too far. You'll see. I'm not completely lost. They were talking about, when you make food and you present your dishes and, you have people and you want to make a nice table. And people tend to buy beautiful dishes with all kinds of, designs and flowers and such, and they are beautiful. However, to present your meal the best, white dishes will always be winner, because your food, especially if there's different colors, whether it's vegetables and such or greens, won't always match the design of the plate. So the best way is to keep it simple and have white dishes. I found that interesting. Oh, see, because I put this at an angle, what do you say? I think straight is better than this, huh? Otherwise, it looks like everything is... yeah, so they said white dishes. So I kind of understand with the white top. Yeah, a lot of... I shouldn't say a lot, actually. I just remember 2 crafters. Well, there are probably more. It's just on the top of my head here. 2 crafters that have white tables. I always loved it. And don't ask me why. I never did it. Actually, I shouldn't say that. My very first videos, I have like, it was a vinyl sticky thing that I put on this very glass table. And it looks like rough top. Actually, distressed wood is what it looks like. Gray, very light gray, white, and beigey. So you know what? I'm coming back to what I did at the beginning, really. There. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh. Okay. So, oh yes, we have to glue this back. Yeah, my dream is to go to South Korea. I watch a lot of K-dramas. I watch even... there's Dan and Jen, or Jan and Dan. I'm not... is it Dan or Jen? I'm not remembering. I know that's not quite it. Oh, Jan and Ann, I think. And they travel. But I specifically loved their YouTube videos on Korea, South Korea and such, because it's my dream. I cook Korean food. I go to Korean restaurants whenever I get the chance. I'm trying to learn to speak Korean. It's very difficult. Oh, come on, you. I don't know why I put glue. Why didn't I just put double-sided tape, Chantal? Don't know. Now I got glue on my picture, which I will, erase. Just give me a second. Okay, so I just wiped it with, a tiny bit of paper and just sprayed water on my paper, and voila. Yeah, it is my dream to visit Korea. I know a few words, but, it's the words that everybody know, because if they watch, K-drama, what 감사합니다 and 안녕하세요 and 안녕 and all these words mean. I hope I'm saying it right. Okay, so this goes after this one for sure. This goes on top of this one. This after as well. This on top of this. Okay, so I'm going to glue this big one first. Yeah, a few expressions like hold on, because I want to say them. Of course, I don't remember. Let's say 안녕 괜찮아요. I think if I said it properly, it's probably not the right tone because I'm not in the mode. Like 안녕, no, 안녕, it means no, or yeah, 안녕 괜찮아요. Depending on how you say it, it means like I'm okay, or 괜찮아요, it means more like are you okay, something like that. Now, if somebody speaks Korean and listening to me, please forgive me if I think the word is butchering your language. I really don't mean to. I'm in love with your language. I'm just trying to show off here. Oh. No, I really, really love it. I would love to learn Italian. I can understand most of it, depending on the dialect. I understand a lot of it, not most of it. I should just say a lot of it. And I understand a lot of, hold on, I want to make sure it's high enough, but not too high. A lot of Spanish, because I did take lesson when I was in college. Unfortunately, I never practiced it at all. And it's a shame because my grandmother spoke Did I put glue underneath this? No, I did not. My grandmother spoke Spanish. She was not Spanish, but she spoke it very well. And I could have practiced with her. Yeah, so I can understand Spanish a lot more. And it's so close to French, too. Super easy. So, but of course, like any language, when you learn a language, you usually start by understanding it before you can even speak it. Same thing with reading a language, right? It's a lot easier to read and understand it before you can ever speak it. So if you don't practice it, you'll never speak it. And I don't have Koreans near me, unfortunately. But regardless, even if I have to have the translator on my phone, which I will hopefully make it to South Korea and visit that huge, very popular night market where there's food. Oh my goodness, the food. Oh, it looks delicious. And of course, you know, Seoul. And I would also like to see Jeju Island. All kinds of things I want to see. There. Glue this here. Now it's glued. Okay. And yes, I glued the flower. I think then I will put this one here. Yes. This is coming along. This is coming along. I like this vintage feel I'm giving it. If I can suggest something, and maybe she already has it in the works, because you know Marta is full of surprises, and she just released like a mushroom and I don't know what else, I don't remember, but she has 7 books out there. So, but one I would like is elements like these, right? Something like that. I know that she had Scrapyard, I think it was called. And I think there were not digital paper that you download and print yourself, but papers you buy. And every time I would go to her online shop, they were sold out or something. Unless I'm mistaken, but I'm fairly certain. I don't know, maybe I'm mistaken. But yes, those had elements like that, you know, old items found in the scrapyard. I really love that concept of hers. That was really nice. Okay, so yes, I will glue this. So yes, if she can, if she's listening to this and she has great ideas, and maybe she doesn't want to do a book like that, but something that would go a little bit like her scrapyard. And I think it was Scrapyard. I don't want to rename her book, but her journaling pages, but I think that's what they were called. I might be mistaken here. No, I think this was more here, wasn't it? I'm not sure. Yes, something like that. Okay, let me glue this first before I press down on this flower. And yeah, have elements like these, you know? That would be really nice. So these are a little more like solid. They're okay, but they weren't meant to do, you know, art journaling, because like I said, they're really thick, but I just thought it would look fabulous. And I don't know if she could make it on paper that is a little thicker than what she has right now. Like, you know, if it's feasible cost-wise, and so that when you fussy cut it, you have thickness. Now, not like that. Obviously, this must be like, my goodness, more than 100 for sure. You know, like the poundage of something, like, I don't know, but this is really thick. But, you know, a little thicker, just to have a little more, I don't know. If she listens to this, I don't know, maybe she can tell me if it's doable, or if it's something she thought of, or no, she wants to keep it to the same type of paper, which is fine. We love it anyways. You can do no wrong. Okay, so I want the flower over. I don't know if the glue already glued. If the glue already glued. Okay. Now I think I'm good. Just like that. And I will add this little one. It's like a Yeah, I like it right there, especially against the red. You really see it. Yeah, and when I came in my studio tonight, first I almost didn't come because I'm tired. And it's Monday, it's rough, right? Then I came here to try my new scissors. And then, like I said, I looked at something I wanted to do or start the prepping of a new project idea I have. Then I saw this, then I saw that, and here we are. Oh, let me tell you something. Oh, I'm so happy, so sweet. I have the best boy. My son is 14 years old. Just to give you an idea, he's 5'11" already, 5 feet 11. So I don't know what it does in meter. By the way, for those of you who don't understand why I function this way in Quebec, and I don't know if it's mostly of Canada, but in Quebec, we started by learning feet, inches, you know, these types of measures. I think it's called imperial. And then they switched us when I was in 7th grade, I think, to metric system. And so because we kind of learn half and half and it's confusing, so I measure distance in kilometers, right? Don't tell me about miles. I don't know what that means, but tell me about kilometers. And yet I measure a very tiny 5'3" or almost 4. Let's cheat. 5'3.5". My goodness, I'm so small. I'm so little. Okay. That being said, he's 5'11" at 14. Yes, yes, indeed. He's not even done growing. I think the doctor had said he would be 6 feet 2 inches. So we'll see. Anyways, all that to say that my boy said today, can we go get me a tennis racket? I said, okay, so that's a new something else now. I said, well, if you really want to play tennis, I'm not going to say no. I said, I used to love tennis, but I had nobody to play with. Nobody around me liked it. You know, everybody complained it's too much running. I don't like it. I'm too warm. So, you know, I had nobody to play with. And I said, yes, absolutely, I can get you one. And when I saw you used to play, now, by all means, just recreational. I never took lessons. It's just for fun. That's it. Nothing more. And I don't want it to fold every time, but I really think it would have looked better here. But anyways, and yeah, I mean, just for fun, I really loved it. And so anyways, we went to the store, and I had something else to get in that store. So I said, go look at the rackets, and I'll come back when I'm done my part. And I come back. He's looking at a racket. He has a one in his hand, a blue one. And then he's looking at another one, is like kind of purple and white and pink and something. He's looking at a racket for me. My boy got me a tennis racket. Oh, I said, oh my goodness, are you sure? Because, you know, I don't like him spending his money. I always try, and whenever he says I like something, I just pay for it, right? I just don't want him spending his money at all. But he looked so happy about this that I could not say no. I mean, I just couldn't. I had to accept this present, and I'm really, really happy. And yeah, so he got me a tennis racket. So we wanted to go today, but we went, and I don't know why. I mean, it's the end of May. Come on, the tennis court was locked. There was no net, but we still would have, we know where the net is. So just for fun, we probably would have just, practiced without the net. But it was locked, so we couldn't even get in. So we were disappointed. So Wednesday, we're going to go to one that we know is already up and running. I'm going to change at school. It's near the school. It's like, I don't know, 3-minute drive from the school. So I'm going to get changed at work in my tennis, clothes or sports clothes. And yeah. So there is writing already. So I have a feeling that some writing here, and I'm choosing this because Oh my goodness, hold on. Oh, I'm having an idea. Okay, hear me out. Oh my goodness, hold on. I gotta think. Oh, I was gonna go with my texture paste, obviously, and texture paste is white. Now I'm thinking, what if I go with a brush and gold? Oh, I'm into gold lately. Oh my goodness, and just a tiny bit here, and a tiny bit over here. Not too much, just oh, okay. First, before I ruin everything. Let's take a look at the beautiful work before I destroy it. No, just in case. No, I don't think so. I think it'll be nice. Oh, I'm loving this. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to ruin this brush though. I know it because this gold never comes off. Let's just be realistic here. It does not. And I don't want it all over the flower. Just a bit. Just like that. Or something. Okay. I'm very excited. I'm nervous and excited. Everything in between. I've got to be careful now. This could be tricky. Oh my goodness, I'm scared. Should I try on a paper? Okay, let me try on a piece of paper. Now, seriously, because this page is absolutely gorgeous. And the last thing I want to do is ruin it. So I'm just going to pretend that I'm using the gold with the brush right here. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. Absolutely yes. Okay. Now, I'm going to have to dry this really well. Last thing I need is for the gold to spread everywhere. Actually, there's gold in the back now. So I'm not going to put this on the paper anymore. I'm just going to move this here. Okay. Breathe. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. I know you know how I feel because I've worked hard on this page. It's absolutely magnificent, fabulous, and I do not want to ruin it. Isn't it funny? I kept saying for the longest time, oh, I don't like gold. Even my jewelry is not gold. It is, but it's white gold. And now look at me. I've grown. Oh my gosh. Do you see that? Oh. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Let's repeat. Oh, I'm so happy I had this idea. Okay, I'm just trying to dip my brush in, but not put too much where it's gonna smudge everywhere. Maybe I'm just gonna, okay. I just took the excess off on a piece of paper. Okay. Oh, let's stay zen, people. And not move the paper. The stencil. So where was I before I had that magnificent idea? Yes, tennis, I think. Or was that subject finish? I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna go Wednesday, and Friday is gonna go with friends. So I'm pretty excited about playing tennis again. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect. It fits the whole memory thing. Oh, okay. A tiny bit more. I don't know, because this is not the same height, if you will. I don't want to. You know what? Give me a moment. I need to go clean this. I'm too worried of ruining it. Okay, so I cleaned it. Oh my goodness, my table. I'm in love with my table. I'm having a good day. Okay. Yeah, I cleaned it, but you know what? You can't completely clean gold like that. It's meant to stay right where you put it, so it's kind of normal. I think right here, like here. So not the whole flower, not the whole typewriter. Just, I gotta be careful not to touch this too because it's not dry. There, I'm gonna go right here like that. So typewriter is here, flowers there. Okay. There, I think that should do it. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, it's like now I want to put it everywhere. But no, I can't because it will take away from those spots where I did put it. You know what I mean? But I'm wondering if I could highlight maybe something. You know where I'm going, right? Like I don't know, with a brush of some sort, or I don't have a gold gel pen, I don't think. I have so much stuff. And eventually I get completely confused on what I have, and I say so much stuff, and yet I'm missing a few items I would need. See? Wow, this is really gorgeous. So let me see if I have something to highlight, because usually I do shadows and such. Today I'm not 100%. I want to go with the shadows. I kind of like it the way it is, but I do want to add something. Okay, well, no, I can't find anything, so I'm just going to do some shadow with my beloved bark from Inktense. Really, really love it. And we'll see if I feel it needs something else. No need to worry. I will probably just go with my brush and some gold and add it here and there. But for now, I'm just going to do a tiny bit of shadows, right? Because I do want it to pop a little more. Like that. I like that. Maybe a tiny bit here. And probably under the words, I think. I thought at first, you know, putting the gold, which is why I was looking for something, but I don't know. We'll see. I might go with just gold paint. I've done it in the other video I just published before this one. So I might do that again. I don't know if you see it, probably not. I don't know. Yeah, yes, here. You see the writing here? All the gold. Isn't it beautiful? Oh my goodness, I'm so glad I had that idea. Yes, perfect. I love it. I'm not going to shadow everywhere, just certain specific spots, I think. Yeah, there you go. What do you do? What do you like to use? Is there something, do you do shadows like this or not at all? Because, I mean, if you look at here, it's not like it needs anything. It's beautiful just like this. It just, personally, I like to add this extra touch, you know, of darkness, because I find that some darkness added to your page will bring light to other places. If you understand, you know, the sense of what I'm saying here. So clearly if I put shadow here, as you can see, all of a sudden your eyes are directed there. Do you know what I mean? If you think it makes sense. And I'm guessing some of you, the ones amongst you who paint, you probably are very good at light, you know, and shadow and composition and perspective. I have difficulty with perspective, I must say. Every time somebody asks me to paint like a landscape, oh my goodness, yeah, it's not something I'm very good at. I know it's something that can be learned. I just wing it. I usually, you know, manage to wing it, as they say, but I'd rather, you know what I'm doing. Maybe one day I'll just take the time to really just practice more on my perspective. I like when it's not, how can I say, I don't know, don't want it perfect. I want it to just something like that. Oh, I like that. And underneath here. I don't think it should be here, so I'm just gonna, there. Every time I stay silent for more than, 3 or 4 seconds, I feel guilty. It's like I've let you alone. Especially if you put my video while you're crafting, so your eyes are not necessarily all the time on the screen, which is what I do when I listen to other videos, right? I like to have the background company, if you will. So if there's a moment of silence, I lift my head, so, wondering if did my YouTube channel stop? Or I'm still here, people. So if you're doing like me, you must be wondering, why is she not talking? What's going on? Did I miss something? Okay. Oh my goodness. I love this project. I love how everything just came together. I hope you tell me what you think about it too. There. Love this. I actually think I will get some gold and a paintbrush at certain strategic places. Not too much, because I don't want to take away from the writing. I think the writing is absolutely magnificent with the gold, and I want to, keep it there, but I just might. How about that? Is that good? Maybe make it flow over here. Something like that. Just, and then lighter and lighter and lighter until, something like that. Trying to dab some out before it dries, because after that it's too late. Maybe a tiny bit here. Like this. I don't want to add too much. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Maybe some here. Like this. Yes. There you go. I like that. Oh, her flowers look beautiful with the writing on it, with the gold writing. It's unbelievable. I love how big the flowers are too, because it's hard to get big flowers to fussy cut, I find. And with her books, we get all the flowers we need. Oh yeah, I like that. I don't want to do it on top here, because I don't want to, go over the gold. I think I'm going to put a tiny bit here. Maybe here around this picture frame. Yeah, let me see. Okay. Like that. What do you think about that? Ah, whoops, okay. I like this. I think I like it. Let me see. It's just, I think it needs more here. It's funny because I have it in front of me, but I look in the screen is and and that's how I know it needed it. Isn't that funny? I have the work right in front of me. For some reason, by looking on my screen is how I said, needs it here. Isn't that funny? Maybe it's different perspective, or I don't know. I'm telling you, I am loving this white desk. Why didn't I do this before? Tell me your opinion. Do you like it better, or did you prefer the dark? I prefer the white one. I think I'm going to stick with that for a while, but I'm just curious to see. I think visually, or maybe it's the work. I don't know. Maybe it's what I'm working on today that makes it look better, but I honestly think that I should have gone with the white table before. It just never occurred to me. But again, like I said, I did have, oh, you don't see it here, but there's a, oh no, you don't see that. Yeah, the first few years, or the first, actually not even few years. What am I saying? I've been here for 3 years. Hello. But what am I saying? It's like I'm here 20 years. No, but the first year or a little less, but the first few months anyway, I remember I had this grayish, I can still see it on my table here. Grayish white, distressed imitation board, but it was just like a sticker thingy. Okay, I like that. Maybe a little darker here. Yes, much better. Much better. Yes. Oh my goodness, I love it. Makes the flower pop even more. Ooh, yes. Gorgeous. Fabulous. There. There. I remember because I'm hearing myself saying gorgeous, fabulous, and I told this story before. If the lady's listening to me, she must be saying, oh, why did I say that now? She keeps talking about it. It's only twice, but I just thought it was funny because she didn't like how I would, go ooh and ah at my own work, but I still do, and I always will because I'm passionate. And when I'm happy with what I'm doing, well, it's gonna show, and you're gonna hear about it. And I'm sure you're like that in the privacy of your home, right? You're working and like you create something, you really love it. I mean, isn't that just so, it fills you up with joy, right? Because we work hard. We put all our hearts and passion into things, right? So when we're happy about something, yeah, we're gonna say something. We're gonna show it. Anyways, it was just funny. I'm not offended or anything. She just didn't like it. That's okay. I'm not gonna change. There. Okay. So do I think I keep saying like I need here a tiny bit. I feel like it doesn't show. Okay, I don't want it on the reel. I think that's what the problem is. Every time I do it, I have to take it. Okay. I like that. I like where it's on the memories. It kind of makes it almost 3D. I don't know if you see that on the screen. I don't think I should put it anywhere. Usually I would try and do both corners. How about I do that? I like the idea because it kind of frames the whole thing. And since the two other corners at the bottom are darker, how about I just darken? Oh, I know why this is curling. I didn't really glue it, did I? Let me just try and glue it together here. All right, so of course it won't hold right now. I should have done it before. But anyways, I was wondering since I, pressed record again, why is this curling? Because it's not glued to the other page. When I do that, it's because I'm rinsing, so I can fade the color out, if you will. So I'm erasing some of the pigment on my brush and then going back with just water to make the gradient. That's what I'm doing. Or sometimes there's too much water. like just now. Something like that. My goodness, I don't know what that noise is, but my son is not that heavy, and yet it's like he's a lot heavier than he is. He's making a lot of noise. Okay, now the other corner. And again, I don't want to go too far because I really don't want to go on this gold writing that I really, really love. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And I don't know if the gold will come off if I go over it by accident with my water brush. So I'm being very careful is what I mean. So I just did just a tiny line here just to see. Look at that. But I would rather if I had a gold gel pen. That's something missing, but I'm not going to put too much. Just a tiny bit. I want it to stay subtle because I really don't want to take away from the beautiful gold handwriting. But I will highlight a tiny bit with the gold because I really, really love it. I gotta be careful. I don't have the smallest of brushes. I know I have one somewhere, but I just didn't feel like trying to dig it out from my stash. So I think this is really nice. Maybe I should have put my paint to my right instead of going over the screen. Hold on. This is the gold I'm using, if you're wondering. Coliro Pearl Colors. I got that, my goodness, I don't even know where. It's been a while since I had them, actually. And this one particularly is nice because it's got different kind, like it's sterling silver, moon gold, gold pearl, Arabic gold, Inca gold, which is the one I'm using today, and Tibet gold. So, you know, because sometimes you do have different shades of gold that would look better, like, you know, warmer tones and such. So I think it's nice to have that. There, maybe a tiny bit here. Oh yes, I don't know if you can see that. Maybe if I move the page. Oh yeah. Oops, sorry. Yeah, you can see I went around, see? And you see it with movement, which is really, really nice. I like it. So I'm going to put some on the other flower as well. I need some, actually I have water in my pen here. What am I talking about? There. Just gonna take a tiny bit off because I think it's too much. And I'm going to put some, actually let me turn this around. Sorry if you're getting dizzy. I'm just gonna put here. Very light, just so that you kind of see it when you move the book. Very subtle. I love it. Just like that. Maybe on the edge of this petal right here. I'm not talking because I'm kind of holding my breath. I don't want to, you know. Yeah. I hope you see what I do. I'm really holding my breath. I want to be as delicate as possible. There. And maybe some on top. So now I'm going to twist this around again. Might as well. going to be beautiful. Just enough that it's subtle, but you see it every time you move the page. I love that. There. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Oh, do you see that? Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm just going to continue the line up, you know, until the middle here and the edge here of the petal. There. Oh my. So I'm gonna put some on the flower at the bottom, and yeah, because don't want to leave this one without gold. I am loving this gold. I'm discovering something about myself, I guess. You know, never too late. Never too late. Yeah. There. Like this. Oh, I'm missing a little bit of water here. I might have to add some. It's getting harder to pick the paint up. There. And a tad here. And I was going to say I won't do it everywhere, but now I'm kind of, you know, doing around the petals because, I don't know, that's what looks good. And yeah, that's okay. It's still not too much. It's still subtle. Oh my gosh, this is just really, really beautiful. I think this is really perfect. I wonder if I should put some on top of the word. Hold on, let me turn it around. Like that. And then just a tad, just a tiny bit. Let me use another piece of paper. Just to really have a tiny like an idea of gold, you know, not too much. Let me see. I'm going to put this away. Well, I'm not sure if it added anything on top of the words. It's not bad. Actually, I think it did. I think it's nice. Wow, look at this. Look, I'm going to move it so you can see. Oh my goodness. The only thing though, I'm realizing that this beautiful flower bud here has none. So let me try and not smoosh the paint on this flower and try and put a tiny bit around this future flower right here. And that's the petal of the flower behind it that I kind of missed right here. There. Now even the flower bud here has some. Look at that. This is really, really nice. I hope you really enjoyed this crafting session. It's funny because, like I said at the beginning, I had no intention on doing a an art journaling page. I really had nothing. But you know, you must have heard me say that before. A lot of times I'll tell you that you should just go into your studio or on your crafting table. Just get there, play around, touch things. I know it sounds funny, but go ahead and, you know, touch the papers, look at the things, right? So that's what I did. I came here, I touched, I saw papers, I saw, of course, the book, you know, Botanica, And then I looked at these and I thought, oh, I really want to do something. And first thing you know, you're crafting. Even if it's just because you're trying something for a future work, you're there, you're doing something. And then when you're done, you feel better because you've actually accomplished something, whether it's a small craft, a bigger one, or just, did some prep work. So I will leave you on this. I give you a great big hug from here in Nova Scotia, Canada. I hope you are all happy, healthy, and safe. And as usual, thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye. Bye-bye.